Good morning. This is meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your weather briefing storm brief update. Storm Scoop update. Gosh, thank goodness it's Friday. Weather briefing storm scoop update. It's October 16th. It's a Friday, 2020. And we're going to call it weekend living because I think we all need it right now. So, jumping in. Let's talk about some snow. The White Mountains have the best shot at seeing a fresh blanket of snow. I've been talking about this all week. The highest peak in the greens may be Whitecap 2. Pictures of the mountains will be gorgeous after the clearing occurs tomorrow. This is the Rift's snowfall. Looking mostly around 3-4 inches with some spots of spotty 6s, and maybe a place peaks out at 8 or so. Look back at prior signatures. So let's look at the rain, because there will be a good amount of rain coming. This is 1 to 2 inches of rain expected. This is the model that's giving us the highest is the Rapid Refresh. It is the most bullish. We could see areas in the south a touch under an inch, but especially as you go further north into Maine, you'll see a little bit more, 2 to possibly 3 inches of rain there. Here's a little model output we have. This is from the NAM, and scattered light showers this morning. Steadier rain will move in around midday, and tonight it'll reach eastern Massachusetts and the rest of the East Coast, which it'll push out. Pretty strong clearing. It'll be a sharp cutoff, so when it stops, it will stop, and no lingering showers really behind it. Into the tropics, we have the western subtropical Atlantic threat, stemming from a classic PV streamer or a baroclinic genesis pathway in which a low-pressure system develops at the tail of the elongated frontal boundary, and it stretches across the subtropical Atlantic. So we're actually monitoring 2 risks next week that could lead to Atlantic tropical cyclones. You can find those here. One in the Western Caribbean, one in the Western subtropic Atlantic. You don't usually see them form out here, but I mean, it's been a crazy year. Here's more consistency in some of the ensemble signals for the Atlantic over the next 5 to 7 days, with the GEFs and the EPS showing signs of development both in the Northwest Caribbean and the subtropical system that I just spoke about in the vicinity of Bermuda by probably this time next week. So that's what you have to keep your eyes on. And one more for you. This is the most recent update as of about an hour ago, or a little later this morning. National Hurricane Center is giving our disturbance southeast of Bermuda a 40% chance of formation in the next 5 days. If you remember, yesterday it was a 20% chance. So it looks like if this thing can withstand the elements for a couple days, the risk will increase to a medium effect. Caribbean has been given, low in the Caribbean has been given a 30% chance of formation days. I don't have that graphic on here. No immediate impact or threat for the U.S. expected with either storm for now, but we'll keep an eye on it. You know how the tropics like to dance around and do their thing. Anyway, that'll do it for me today. I'm meteorologist Steve Krasnowski. Have a great weekend.